Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what is not true. The other is to refuse to believe what is true. Anxiety is the disease of freedom. Don't forget to love yourself. Take a chance, you may lose. Take not a chance, and you have lost already. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you will never have. Prayer doesn't change God, but it changes him who prays. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. For without risk, there is no faith, and the greater the risk, the greater the faith. God creates everything out of nothing, and everything which God is to use, He first reduced to nothing. Be that self which one truly is. Confidence is the present tense of hope. Face the facts of being what you are, for that is what changes what you are. Patience is necessary, and one cannot reap immediately where one has sown. Wherever there is a crowd, there is untruth. To be a teacher in the right sense is to be a learner. I am not a teacher, only a fellow student. Purity of heart is to will one thing. Whoever has learned to be anxious in the right way has learned the ultimate. I see it all perfectly. There are two possible situations. One can either do this or that. My honest opinion and my friendly advice is this: do it or do not do it. You will regret both. The tyrant dies, and his rule is over. The martyr dies, and his rule begins. A possibility is a hint from God. One must follow it. No time of life is so beautiful as the early days of love, when with every meeting, every glance, one fetches something new home to rejoice over. Love does not alter the beloved, it alters itself. Happiness is the greatest hiding place for despair. It is not where we breathe, but where we love that we live. A man who cannot seduce men cannot save them either. Faith is a marvel, and yet no human being is excluded from it, for that in which all human life is united in passion, and faith is a passion. You become what you understand. Repetition is the reality and the seriousness of life. The unhappy person is never present to themselves because they always live in the past or the future. Listen to the cry of a woman in a labor at the hour of giving birth. Look at the dying man's struggle at his last extremity, and then tell me whether something that begins and ends thus could be intended for enjoyment. Personality is only ripe when a man has made the truth his own. If I could prescribe only one remedy for all the ills of the modern world, I would prescribe silence. A no does not hide anything, but a yes very easily becomes deception. During the first period of man's life, the greatest danger is not to take the risk. There is peace and rest and comfort in sorrow. Absolute passion cannot be understood by a third party. How absurd men are! They never use the liberties they have. They demand those they do not have. They have freedom of thought. They demand freedom of speech. Once you are born in this world, you are old enough to die. Thank you for listening with us. Please do subscribe our channel for more videos.